Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content today. I'm Melissa Mouse, also known as Lala, and today we're talking about religion and monarchy and how did that really get started. Also, basically, I would like to let everyone know that we are supposed to be listening to the kingdom within, our intuition. So our intuition is supposed to be what we listen to, not outside sources. That's why prayer and meditation are supposed to be our top priorities. Not listening to religious teachers, not calling a man father, not going and looking books, because the kingdom is within and the truth is written in our hearts. Okay, I'm going to go back to the broadcasts from last week with Joni and just play a little recap.
Everyone was on there. We're all a Jesus. Yeah. Everybody with integrity, at least.
That's what Jesus was saying. He even says, don't worship me. I'm not the answer. He says that. And then what did we do? We turned it into he's the only way. He never said
instead of behavior.
Through me. And not only that, you have to recognize I don't actually even believe the Bible is, it's a fairy tale. It is Peter Pan. It is Cinderella.
Yeah. It's a narcissist looking for worship. So he made this book claiming to be God, saying, I'm God, so worship me. Well, the real creator doesn't need worship. The real creator loves everyone, and all he wants to do is everyone accept his love, and then we'll heal. It's nothing like religion. It's like so backwards in religion. Like, you better, like I was talking to my son the other day. I was saying, hey man, if you don't sing to me for 3 hours on Sunday and give some pastor guy money to go towards his golfing career, I'm not taking you out for dinner. Like, that's how ridiculous it would be. And we were laughing so hard because he's like, oh my goodness. He's like, that's exactly what church is like. It's like religion. I'm like, I would never in a million years. I'm like, I love you. Want to come for dinner? Not like, okay, you better sing to me, man. Give that guy some money for golfing or for a private jet. Yeah, it's just
what the rules are for, to be broken, right?
Yeah. So that's not what the real creator. That's not what love is. Love is nothing like the Bible. Even the most wise-looking things now look really silly to me. Now that I've learned Hebrew and studied it from the Hebrew, oh my goodness! If you saw what it said in the real translation, most people would be disgusted. They have really backpedaled, and remolded things to be more politically correct over time. Because the Bible is definitely not. I
noticed that too.
He's the creator.
The gematria or the number crunchers, the numbies. Some of them get very caught up in how many words, this code decoding the Bible. But they have to recognize that it was made with the code in it. That's not a God code. You're not cracking God's code. You're actually cracking man's code, which was put there for you to crack, which means that
intentionally, just like a lot of the prophecies. They'll write a prophecy and make it happen, or they'll write history to make it look like their prophecy happened. Nobody was there. Show me proof besides something carved in a rock. Like that Gregory Hallett guy, he was making all these planting books in a cave and all. It's so ridiculous. And I'm like, those aren't prophecies coming true. Those are things that you planted to be found to say that your prophecy came true. It was he really helped me see through the Bible though. Because I saw how there's no one there at the time.
So declassified alien documents in the White House, yay or nay? Yeah. Right. Do you mind taking questions, Lala?
Oh, I'll take questions, yeah.
Okay, I think Hewlick wants to come up and ask. So if you want to join the discussion. So
Sorry about the blank spot there. I hit the mic and it didn't go off. But anyways, yeah, there's a second part coming up. I will play it in a second, but just basically, yes, you're supposed to listen to your intuition, your conscience, your higher self. That's the little voice in your head that says, "Hey man, you should quit smoking. Put those cigarettes away." Or, "Hey man, don't go to that party. Every time you leave the house, it's just an opportunity for people to make up more gossip and slander about you." Um, so, that voice that has your back, even when you don't, that's who we're supposed to be listening to. So anyways, here's the next part.
Joni, I'm fed up saying hello to you today.
no, that's fair.
Yeah, interesting conversation. Yes, I just reading Joko's the second last, The Bible Code by Michael Drosnin will make you believe. Make you believe what, Joe? That's I'd like to ask you.
Okay.
What?
Whether the Bible is, whether it's factual. Lala, it says you studied Hebrew. You've studied Hebrew.
Yeah, like the Bible is about 80% truth, but they take that 80% truth to inject all of these agendas, like obeying authority and having authority, like having kings and queens and all of that complete pile of baloney. Those agendas were injected into the Bible. So basically the first king and queen were grifters, just like Gregory Hallett and all these other idiots that are claiming that they're the real bloodline, they're the real king, they're the real queen. No, every single person is meant to be a sovereign. So the only thing it means to be a king or queen is that you are not a slave. A sovereign is not a slave. So no one should ever be any less than a king or queen in their own family, in their own home. So the Bible, the colonialism or whatever, was injected those agendas to justify their royal lineage, their royal rule, their horrible dictatorships. They were like, oh, well, it's in the Bible. Well, no. If you go to the ether, you're going to find out that everyone's supposed to be sovereign. Everyone's supposed to be their own sovereign being. Everyone is royalty. The only thing that makes someone not royalty is being a slave. And they've managed to turn the whole planet into a slave planet right now. So not because they are better than anyone, but because they are exactly the opposite. They are completely low vibrational, and they are imposters, and they have got everything completely upside down. So everyone should be a sovereign, not just a bloodline or a family name. Like, it's the most ridiculous setup I could ever think of. So we're here to also undo all of that and get everyone in their head that you are not a slave. And a birth certificate doesn't matter. All these legal papers, none of that matters. You should not have to go to a lawyer and go to court and sign all this baloney to say that you're not a slave. Everyone needs to live now. Like, you are not a slave. That their authority is not real. It is self-imposed. They are role-playing. They're all a bunch of role-playing, narcissistic, self-imposed idiots. So yeah, that's what I feel about the agendas in there.
Yeah, so basically, religion and most of the Bible are riding on the coattails of the truth that is in your heart. That's why we connect so much with the Bible, because the truth is in our heart already. So when we read things that are true, we're just like, wow, we get sucked right in. But then there's all the conflicts in there. There's so much contradictions because those are injected agendas. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you next time.